Olivia Caisley joins us live here in Canberra now, our reporter on the ground. Olivia, let's first of all look at this cost of energy. How much more are we going to be paying for gas and electricity?
Well, Laura, if the Treasury's forecasts come to fruition, the average Australian electricity and gas bill could go up by $600 and $400 respectively. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese this morning said that this double bill shock could lead to government intervention in the electricity market, as flagged by the Treasurer yesterday.
We would, as the Treasurer said yesterday, be prepared to look at measures that are beyond what governments have normally considered. Because of the extraordinary circumstances which we're seeing. We stand by the modelling, Peter, because the modelling said that if you have renewables investment compared with the business as usual approach of just sitting back and watching nothing happen, which is what happened under the former government, then you will have cheaper prices.
What that government intervention looks like and when it will occur remains to be seen, but $65 million was earmarked in yesterday's budget to more closely monitor the gas market amid heightened demand for gas due to the war in Ukraine. Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor has accused the government of breaking its election promises of both increasing wages and reducing electricity bills.
This is the first budget since Federation where they've redone a previous budget. It's full of doom, gloom, commentary and forecasting, but no plan. And what we needed was a coherent plan. There's a lot of broken election promises, I have to say, and the two most obvious ones that they've given up on their $275 electricity price reduction. They've just swept that away, and they've given up on delivering real wage improvements.
Olivia, what this budget didn't do is curb spending in the NDIS. We've shown our audience how expensive it's going to get, by almost 14% a year for the next decade. There is an acknowledgement, even among the unions, among Labor, that they're going to have to pull back on this spending, perhaps in May.
Yeah, well, Laura, the NDIS is expected to grow more than double the rate of other very expensive spending programs, such as defence and aged care. And the budget suggests that spending on the scheme could hit $102 billion and eclipse the age pension as the most expensive federal government social program if these costs just aren't curbed in. So within 4 years, the NDIS will be costing the taxpayer $51.8 billion. By comparison, the cost of Medicare will be $35.8 billion in 2025-26 and aged care $24.7 billion. Treasurer Jim Chalmers says last night's budget was just the beginning in addressing these spending issues.
We should be having a conversation because we've done a lot of good work in the budget in the near term by showing that restraint. The budget position deteriorates over time because of these persistent structural spending pressures, and we can't ignore them.
Laura, the budget has highlighted its structural spending issues, but no hard decisions have been made by the Treasurer just yet. He may take another stab at it in the May budget in just 6 months' time, when maybe further revenue raising and cuts could be on the agenda.